Hello, YouTube and universe. Demarian here, aka DC Hayes, and today we are reviewing the new Beyblade Burst BU, or Beyblade Burst Ultimate. Today we're looking at the parts for the Divine Belial. The first part is Adventure, an attack-type driver that grips to the stadium with its tip, which is pretty good. It kind of reminds me of the Venture Driver, which is just an upgrade. Well, this is just an upgrade for it, and I still think it could use the V gear since it has the same structure as it, which will be cool. As I'll show you later, it also has another part that it could combine with. The next is the Divine Layer. I like it. It reminds me of the Ultimate Valkyrie layer. It also has 3 metal parts instead of rubber, which is pretty cool. The next thing I'll show you is the Divine Belial with the L gear. The L gear is recolored purple for the new Divine Belial, which I think is cool. The next part is basically atomics merged with the driver for Lucifer the End, which looks cool. I wish it was black though, which is always cooler for most Beyblades. And that's all for this driver. The next thing I'm going to show you is the new attachments for Divine Belial. The red part, I think it's going to be for Achilles since it looks like the layer for it. For the blue part, I don't know if it's Dragon or Helios because it looks like Sting, but it could also be the part for Helios. For the yellow part, I don't know who it's going to be since I don't really know Beyblade protagonist that has yellow with it. But my theory, it's going to be a combination of Helios and Hyperion since those are the only ones left. My other theory is that the yellow part is going to be for Kerbeus since we are getting a Kerbeus for Beyblade Burst Ultimate. In other news, we got a new confirmation from Hasbro for the new stadium that they're going to make. Basically, it's the quaddrive interstellar drop battle set. We also got new localized names for Belial. So it's now called Destructive Bellfire instead of Destruction Belial. And for Prominent Phoenix, it stays Prominent Phoenix, which I think it's that they're keeping the name of it. The next thing we have is the new stadium. Basically, it's the new stadium from the anime, which I love since it has 2 layers with it. One thing Hasbro does do right for Beyblade Burst are the stadiums since they look just like them. And we could do a whole lot of stuff like in the anime where Prominent Phoenix fell and hit the Beyblades. Now, for when people buy this, I don't think they're going to use the yellow part to block it off. Because, well, it's not that competitive with it. I think they'll just keep it off to be competitive. Next, we have 2 other new tips for it. Basically, it represents the drivers for Bellfire and Prominent Phoenix. Now, it's basically a substitute for All Might. And remember, these are just digital renders of it, so it's not finalized. The next thing I want to show you is what Destruction Bellfire looks like. And I love it. It looks exactly like the Japanese counterpart. And it looks amazing. It could use just a little bit more paint, but it is amazing. The next one we have is Prominent Phoenix, and I love it. I just wish the shield would come off, which we don't know yet. It looks like it can, but I don't know. Other than that, I think everything that Hasbro's doing for this set, it's perfect. And sorry I haven't posted any new videos, you guys. I've been working on a Pokemon retrospect video. Other than that, make sure you like and subscribe and wait for the next video to come out. And if you have any questions, just type in the comments. See you guys later.